Hey squad, Tito Woods here, and today we have a festival event going on. So you know me, I always do give you guys, well, a choice to get the best of the best bundles that is available in the game. That's number one. And also we're going to talk about the festival. Plus, there's a lot of changes and added things in the game, and that's what actually I want to talk about first. All the things that maybe you have missed that is new in the game. So first up, we have your new exploration edition. So you have, when you click this guy right here, you will already see that you have a new in-game additions for your exploration, which is your allies. So help your allies and get your assist, or assist your allies and get your rewards. But as you can see, you don't have the regular, rewards in here. What I want, hopefully in the future, is for the devs to give us a special assist, at least one, maybe, that actually gives up also a technique points. That's what's missing in this mix. So you have your resources, but resources are easy to actually get. The other ones doesn't really give you any more of that because they give you technique points already. The only ones that really doesn't give technique points is this one and the blue one with the dialogue and everything. That's the only two that doesn't give you that anymore. So you only get like speed ups in there, but it's still speed ups though. So hopefully they change the rewards from the resources, or maybe add in some speed ups, or technique points also. Maybe they can still do it this way, but add at least one special per refresh in here. Every refresh there is one special wherein it gives you a technique points. That's the only one that I am suggesting or requesting from this. So second thing is we have a new event center addition, which is your island challenge. And here on the island challenge is where you can actually get the crimson meteorites. So you also can get here the legendary lightning crystal, and currently we have only level 35 of this, but eventually I think slowly but surely we will head on further, and I think at around 25 or 30 we started getting the lightning crystals. And as I've said on my previous video, if you haven't checked that out yet, is that one of the best things that I actually want to have is the lightning crystals. It's not that scarce, but still there's only a few avenue wherein you can get the lightning crystals. So I think this is a neat addition that they have added lightning crystals here, but hopefully they will also add that into quick battles. So in the quick battles you will get the chest. So this one, we have a luxurious chest for the quick battle. So this is actually daily, and once you open it you can actually get crimson meteorite or legendary lightning crystal, but the chances are pretty high at 40%. So you will get this two first before you get this. It's actually good. Hopefully it's true that you can get that daily, and hopefully that it will not be removed, or well, there's actually a timer right now. It's up to only August 2 or August 2nd, but hopefully they just add this one as an addition for the island challenge, and just don't remove it so that you can get the crimson regularly, plus the lightning crystals regularly. So this is just going to be daily though, and hopefully they bring this back even if they remove it, because it's really going to help a lot of players, especially free-to-play and low spenders, to actually aim for or aspire to have their very own mythical set in no time. So talking about mythical gears, we have our very own mythical gear right now in the game, and we have only max at 100 for the mythical gears, but you can level this star of this to 2 stars. So the max is 2 stars for the mythical gears. Like for example, this, you wanna upgrade it, you need 3 crimson meteorites. So I have already 3 tiers or petals of the stars, and I only need like 2 more, so I need like 10 crimson meteorite, wherein hopefully I can get that one. So I will give you also advice on how you want to level up your mythical gears or whatnot, and also of course the gems, as a low spender, mid spenders, or even free to play. If you are already in this stage of the game, I will give you tips on that one. So that is another new one, mythical gears. That is actually the third one, the third new addition in the game. And of course the fourth one, let's not forget, is actually smelting those gems to actually acquire a new composite gem. So this is smelting, wherein you will use 2 of your gem, but I'd rather get the the blue ones. I would rather get the blue ones. The only downside though is you don't have this always. You have to really wait for a little bit, like 5 days, in order for you to get the 200. You have to wait that long. So that's the fourth thing that is actually new in the game. So if you haven't yet checked out, you have a new version of the menu of the Stellar Dynasty. So it's like this one right now. And we have the playoffs right now that is going on, which is this one. So that we don't have before. So we are not in this playoffs. Hopefully we can watch the playoffs. Maybe I can cover it up during the process or the fights, maybe. So yeah, but also we still don't have here the other one that we are supposed to talk about, which is the order. So yeah, it's still not here, but it was in the announcement. I think I can make a video about that one on a separate one so that you guys can actually understand how it really works. So, and since we are finished with what's new in the game, let's now talk about what's added also in the mall. And before we continue with the festival packs, let's see what we have in store for the packs, because there are added elements in here like your Crimson Meteorite. So if you are a spender, this is where you can get it. But as I always say, getting this kinds of stuff, you want to actually get it from an event. So it doesn't really need to be here. But as I've said, I just want to show you guys this because this is the new one that is available in the regular packs. You also have this, which houses your composite gems in the regular pack, so it's going to be there. Again, these are for spenders. So since that's out of the way, let's now move on to my picks for the festival event. And well, before that, there's a top-up bonanza. And this, I think, is the first top-up bonanza that I didn't see any troops or city team. Well, actually, the city team is different, but the troop team is not here. So this is the only top-up bonanza for now that I haven't seen any of those. Now, the only one here that is quite expensive is, as you can see, there is a composite gem chest at the end of this. It's a pretty high price if you're going to ask me. That's 225k. That's more than the usual theme. So yeah, you have four. Oh, sorry, you have, yeah, it's four in total if they're going to choose that. So yeah, it's going to be available, but only for Krakens, I hope, or I see. So it doesn't really concern me, to be honest, because I don't really attack Krakens that much. So also, if they have that, I will just go for the counter so that I have the 30%, advantage. But yeah, this is what you have on the top of Bonanza. This is quite refreshing because there's no there's no troop team. This is the first time, I think, in my experience, ever since the game was launched back in 2024, that I have, seen the top of Bonanza like this. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to my advice on which actual bundles you really want to invest on. So here, this is free. And yeah, well, I can max it out because it's Empire coins, so no worries about the Empire coins. And the price is actually good until the end, I think. Okay, now that's finished. Okay, Imperial Secret Treasury, you now have the ability again, just like your custom gifts, you have the ability to choose which you want, and it changes in the end because you have a composite gem available in the end of this, and spenders are going to have epic gems right away once you get this composite gems. But it's a random one. Not everyone can actually get what they want, so I don't know about this composite gems though. But well, the only one that I really am concerned, sorry, not concerned, but rather I really want is to get, the Crimson and Lightning. So I think the Legendary Lightning gems are now more, accessible, and that's what will happen in the future. Remember what happens with the keys and the torches? You didn't really need to wait that long in order for you to get them running in a lot of events in the game. So hopefully we can also experience that with the Lightning Crystals and the Crimson Meteorite in here. Wherein it's readily available now, mostly in the game. So, we just really need to be patient because they will eventually give us more of those things. And this Lightning Crystal, as you can see, is now more accessible. We have more of that now than before. So you just have to choose what you want. For example, here on the $5, you have to choose what you want. Here at the first one, if I have to choose, what I will choose is the raw iron. The raw iron here is 400, and you rarely get that much in a freebie. It's actually not a freebie, but rather in this one. But if you are more of, on the rings right now, and you need it for your legendary rings, I suggest, of course, the fine gold. I don't recommend the legendary hero medals here because there are a lot of avenues to get that. So fine gold for me here is actually one of the best options. And also the hammers. Only get the hammers if you need purple, material for your purple ring. But if you are looking for fine gold, this fine gold exactly is what you need. You don't need the hammers anymore because sometimes, getting the planishing hammers will not actually give you the exact amount of 10 fine gold, even if you get the chiller's mark. So for me, fine gold right away is your option. But for me, I'm looking for raw irons at the moment. So for me, raw irons is the key. You can get torch or golden keys here, but there are a lot of avenues already, as I've said, that this is available. So you always have to think of the availability of the things or the materials or the rewards. So for me, raw iron. So even though raw iron can get every day, but still, I need a lot of raw iron right now. So here, of course, you have to choose though, because you have for five dollars, you will already have 120 minutes. That's like almost 5 days, for 4 to 5 days. That's the speed up, and it's universal, so you can actually choose that, or you can choose the gem chest. It's actually also good, but it's random though. That's the thing, it's random. But if you're going to ask me which I'm going to choose right now, is the legendary lightning crystal or crimson meteorite. Those are the two things that I actually do need. So yeah, those two are my only option right now, to be honest. And yeah, those two are my option there. Let's see the next one. Okay, so same thing. That's still my priority here. If I'm going to be asked, it's still this one. And for me, still those two is my priority. So, or you can do the gem chest or speed ups. Those are the things that you can do. I don't really go or do wanna get the composite gems. No. So yeah, those are the things. Here, well, same goes for me. Those three are for me the most important thing. Or maybe you can get this one, since it's a custom gem chest, so you get one mythical gem chest right away. But I don't really recommend to go here. If you are a mid spender, low spender, just go maybe here. Sorry, not here, but here is the last part. But yeah, for spenders, go ahead. And yeah, I know meteor steel here is very important, especially for the spenders, because they're looking for it. They are looking for it. And here, yeah, since you got the blue one already here, this is for $50 though, $50. So yeah, like those are still my choices if I'm going to be asked though. But yeah, it's kind of low right now when it comes to the value. So yeah, these are going to be for heavy spenders. Doesn't really matter for me, to be honest. But for sure, they're going to get the meteor steel here, 100%. Those are the choices. And the last bit here for the $100, you have the gem chest. You don't really have to worry about the krakens purchasing this or whales purchasing this. They are not our targets. Like for me, as a baby shark, my targets are really the one I countered, and of course the one on my level. So I am always going to check their power. And with great power comes great responsibility. So I don't really attack players that are super far away from my power. So they're really not my goal. I don't really want to attack them, so I don't really bother, or I don't really involve myself into thinking of what they have. I don't really care about it. The only thing that's actually, well, my priority is looking for players around my power level, and those are the players that I do look for to attack and fight with. But anyway, next one, we have the swift command here. I don't really recommend this one, but there's something I always do suggest, which is if you have that. Okay, so let's start here. If you have the 60 or the $1, you can get all the $1. No, not that one, just all the $1, and you can get all the $1. So that's actually one of the suggestions that I do recommend, because it houses a lot of research and the universal speed ups with it. The value though, 11,758, is really good, but I don't really recommend to get this one because it's just the stamina splice and urgent peace shield. You don't need that one. Next one, let's go to this sage manuscript here. It's a gem with a technique points and a mount whistle. Okay, if you need those, like especially the technique points, the amount of technique points with the price is actually good. That's actually good. So if you are off for technique points, this is the avenue where you can get it, but do not cross the 3,000 or pass the 3,000% here. Now next up, we have the brilliant gem. This is also one of the avenues, best avenues, way better than your packs, because your packs does have a gem chest in there somewhere. Where is it? There is a gem chest in here that actually is also good already, but it's $3. This one, that is good, 100% for the $3. And also, of course, this one is good just for the $1 value. This one's also good because this is going to be purple already. This one's going to be blue, and you already have one purple, although it's random, but it's just $1. If you have three $1, you will achieve the $3 there, and then you will get right away, let's say, one yellow or gold here, one legendary, and then of course another legendary in here. So two legendaries already here, wherein on your other one, for your $3 on your regular packs, you will only have like one legendary and one epic. So here you got two legendary and one epic. So that's what will happen here. So this one is way better, especially with other additions. So just make sure you only get two, as I always say, 3,000% of value. So this one really is not I mean, I don't recommend this one. Look at that. You started off with 3,000 already. I don't really recommend this unless you need the raw iron or the meteorite steel. But why not just go for the, Imperial Secret here? For just the same price, you got 400 raw irons. Why not just go there? Why go here, right? You got this. You got this one way better. The speed ups though will not be there for 6 days, but still, if you want speed ups, this is speed ups. That is 9 days to 10 days of speed ups, universal, with just this price. So if that's your concern, so you just have to pick your poison. You don't want this. You want to go here instead, and you can buy this for 2, and that's way better. So yeah, X on this. I don't really recommend this. It's not bad, but it's not worth it for me, to be honest with you guys. Okay, $3 here for the signet ring cultivation here on the start. Yep, decent. Okay, decent. This one is not decent, but best. So if you purchase the first one and the second one, that's a win. That's a steal. This is bad. This is okay. This is a check mark, but this is bad. Even though there is a research speed in there. There are, okay, let's say it's 9 days, all right? And in 9 days for the, custom gifts, you will get actually 15 days. And this is half though, plus this is half. I think it's not the best, but it's below average, below decent. But this is worth it. This is the worth it part. This is the best part. So if you purchase this plus this, I think it's only going to be an equal footing or just a fair deal until there if you're going to purchase it. But for low spenders, you can go this $1 plus $3, and that's already a win. Especially if you're looking for, gems, or sorry, rings upgrade. So the other ones here are going to be for, spenders already, especially players who are looking for meteor steel. This is a steal though. This is a good one. 24 plus 1 meteor steel, but as I've said, that's a whale or kraken thing, so you don't really need to involve yourself in this if you're a low spenders or a free to play. But yeah, I think you only want this if you are a whale or kraken. Yeah, but if I am you or I were you, I want you guys to stop here if you have the capability to do so. This is a fair deal here until this, and this is a steal, the first one. So yeah, that's what you want to actually do. Now in the gear advancement here, I want this one. I like this one. As I've said, the gear advancement here with the lightning crystal is actually what I need. So that's a steal, especially this one. This is a steal. So the first two here also is a steal. The next one, oh, this is a good deal here. 14 pieces for $5 with 8 days in total. This is a steal, man. Okay, get that one also. Oh, this one also is a steal. Get this one also. So okay, so you have this, plus this, and this. That's already a good one. This is okay, not worth it. This is good though. Okay, so until here also is a fair point, but this with the other first 2 or 3 is actually a steal. So yeah, man, go for it. If you are looking for lightning crystals to get your mythical armor or gear, actually go for this. It's actually good. The only missing piece here is the crimson. So yeah, those are the only things I want you guys to get here. The other ones here are for spenders already. Is it worth it? Well, for spenders, for sure, that's 84 pieces here for that amount of, lightning crystals for that amount of price. But yeah, for, mid spenders, I think the best part here is you don't really need to go there. Just this one. I think this is a fair one. So until that $5 in the end, oh no, the $3 here at the end, plus this one. And yeah, okay, so this one plus $5 here, this is a fair one. So until this one is what you want to get for your gear advancement. So those are my suggestions for your festival event mall. But you also have a carnival right now going on. It doesn't really have, right now for me an impact. But yeah, you just have to do your regular event, festival event quests here to actually obtain all the rewards. Let me just give you something here though. I kind of do like that they are including chibi models here, because there are players like me who like cartoonish and chibi looking art form in the game, so it will not feel stale. The only concern that I always have is that I really like them before that they did give us 5 of this, so why not consistently give us 5 in there? So yeah, they gave us a little bit more for the addition for the others. The only question is that I don't know why they don't continuously give us regular rewards in here instead of increasing. Sometimes it decreases, like this one. We have 5 before and now we have 3, and yeah, that's the only complaint I have. And it can be optimized, hopefully they will do do this. I mean, hopefully they will do give us that extra legendary hero medals and the other rewards that are supposed to be in here on the other, reward store. Hopefully they will regularize that one so that everybody could actually enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the green speed-ups. That's not really the best for me. But once you get to hit your, sparkle on here, they're giving away gems, composite gems. That's actually the best one that I can say that they did in the introduction of the composite gems, is that they give composite gems for free. You don't really need to smelt right away. So you have your composite gems right away. So that's actually a pretty neat thing that they have added here. I think that's about it for this video, squad. So hopefully I did give you something new to actually think of, or maybe I give you something, good advice for the what to buy in the bundle so that you can maximize your spending value. If you want to see more of this kinds of content, click this video right here on your screen and go check it out. And as always, squad, have a great day too, everyone. This is your Tito Bods, and I will see you in the next one.